Total 11 candidates from various political parties, including 3 independent candidates, submit their nomination papers for upcoming Lok Sabha elections 2024 in Manipur. Global Cookie Zomar women community decides to boycott upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Women body writes to Chief Election Commissioner of India, informing their decision. And Manipur observes World Theatre Day 2024 on the theme Theatre and a Culture of Peace. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. A total of 11 candidates from various political parties, including 3 independent candidates, submitted their nomination papers confirming their candidature for inner and outer Manipur Lok Sabha constituencies in the upcoming two-phase Lok Sabha election to be held on April 19 and April 26. A total of 10 candidates filed their nomination papers today on the last date of filing nomination. For Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, BJP candidate Thaunaujam Basanta Kumar, Congress candidate Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoijam, RPI Athawale candidate Maheshwar Thaunaujam, Rashtriya Janjit Sangharsh Party candidate Moirangthem Tomtom Sana Nongsaba, Universal Family Party's candidate Ngasepam Nilakanta Singh, Independent candidate Haurungbam Sarat Singh and MPP's candidate RK Somendra Elias Kaiku have submitted their nomination papers. For Outer Manipur seat, Congress candidate Alfred Kangnam Arthur, NPF candidate K. Timothy Zimig, independent candidates Alison Abonmai and Ko John have filed their nominations. Today was the last date for filing the nominations. Scrutiny for these nominations will be held tomorrow. For outer constituencies, scrutiny will be carried out at Thaubal DC office, and for Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, scrutiny will be held at Imphal West DC office. Last date for withdrawal of candidature is on March 30. Indian National Congress candidate for Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoijam, submitted his nomination papers today. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President K.H. Megachandra, along with other prominent members of the party, accompanied Dr. Bimol while he was filing his nomination papers at Imphal West DC, who is also the returning officer of Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency. Speaking on the sidelines, Dr. Bimol Akoijam said the upcoming parliamentary election in Manipur will be a battle against those who are striving for a dignified living in the state and those who are lending hands to disintegrate the state. He added that many people in the state who are not affected by the violence may be still leading a normal life in the wake of the unrest, which is more than 10 months old. However, they should not forget that a large number of people who are left displaced in the violence are facing extreme hardships at present. Dr. Bimol stressed that until and unless all the internally displaced persons are resettled at their respective native places and homes, it cannot be said that peace has been restored in Manipur. The Congress candidate underlined that his main objective is to bring back normalcy to the lives of violence-affected people in the state.
Manipur Tugai ge Khanba, Tugai ge Nator Koduta Boto in a Karim Tangang the Ba, Adugi Mayok Tangang, Kangu the Sidaba, Aduga, Manipur Tugai ge Khanba, Kambu, do they do the English Tampoke surreptitiously Mating Pangsan Ba, Group Anigi Warn Haitam, Manipur gi Izat Lane Hinganaba, Hotnaba Kambo, Magamadugi, Mayok the Labor, Magi Fightness. The Tatarama toy, Mayumake Tadu lady, you may am say. Santi Lady, Koikana Long, Zoom to eat Natra. Normal over Mali, say, Oi, the Bakambu, Malady, say, quick call with them. It's in an hour, Tani Chang, Irang, the Tolay, so I get a hand by no Nagato, say, Makoi say, is that Lane, Mayumak, Ida Pazana Mohanjala, Hanagi Fibumda. Take the guidance and the lane, never Honabato. Madune, major efforts.
Speaking to media, MPCC President KH Megachandra expressed confidence that with people's support, Congress will win both inner and outer Manipur Lok Sabha seats in the upcoming election. Sharing his viewpoints on BJP and its allied parties' claim of winning over 400 seats in the upcoming polls, Megachandra said lying is synonymous with double-engine government and people in the country are suffering under the BJP-led government.
India block it hadokpa animak successfully nomination file tawbaga loinana aikhoi yamna chauna thajaba candidate both inner and outer se soidana mai pakpa ngamgani haibagi thajaba se aikhoi miyamgi support se soidana leigani haibagi thajaba leijari.
RPI Athawale's candidate for Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Mahesho Thaunaujam, submitted his nomination papers today. He submitted his papers at Imphal West DC office in Lumphil. Speaking to media after submitting his nomination papers, Mahesho said BJP and Congress often talk about getting permission from their respective party high command, but he said he believes that people are the high command, not party central leaders. He asserted that one should not wait for party high command's order to protect one's own state.
Adu ngasi bawda ai tha tara se aina changjarakpada RPI oina oisan file tawjabane as a candidate adu RPI na aigi tha tara aina sima tawsibada mating khara pangbiu khopiu haiba matamda mang ngasi bo pangduna lai ai iraicha wari ko ai yelomi wari ko ai manipur wari ko haibada ai si unage haibada moi mating pangduna lai adun ain changjabada aduna ngasi bo moi gi system anungi soiba double engine sarkar gi soiba opposition na mu hunara leiba si myam se loi thaduoga amatang leminaraga akoi political party political activist amana iraicha gi dang khallaga chokri power gi amata khandabe don dagi di political party ki ideology adu ta kaim khandabida akhoi iraicha amana yellow mi amana political activist oirakanda high commands na miyam prajana oiraga amuktang yam kai power ama bargain tawba yage kai power na moibu mukhatna ba yage se amutang utke habase aigi wakhalon.
BJP's candidate for Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Thaunaujam Basanta Kumar, also filed his nomination paper today. Chief Minister N. Biren and BJP State President A. Sada accompanied him while submitting his nomination papers at Imphal West DC office in Lumphil. Speaking on the sidelines, T.H. Basanta Kumar expressed belief that BJP will win an absolute majority in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls and that Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government will rule the centre for the third term. He appeals to people in Manipur to support him and help in solving the ongoing crisis in the state. Basanta Kumar maintained that the upcoming election is crucial for the state as it will be the deciding factor for protection of the state's integrity.
Lakhdurbi election se adukimatik maru election ni very important election, very crucial election because akoi Manipur se huzik akoi Manipur survival Manipur ki huzik lairiba we have to exist as a state and as a people together masi hantaki elections sina decide tawgani aduna mayam da ina hygienic Manipur ki praja mayam da hygienic odi khigi lairiba sarkar Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur da lairiba si adukimatik kan honadana huzik peace lakpa ho raha hai aduga handaki election se loire matungda di kan honaminaraga state government as well as central government honaminaraga hairiba peace se soidana lakani.
Speaking to media, Chief Minister N. Biren said that the prevailing situation in Manipur is similar with that of an ailing person who is facing a phase where he or she cannot change the doctor for treatment. He mentioned that the centre had scrapped free movement regime along the Indo-Myanmar border and fencing off Indo-Myanmar frontier in view of present unrest and violence in Manipur has started. He appeals to voters not to believe in emotion-driven election campaigns and reiterated that BJP is committed to protecting the Manipur's integrity.
Manipur ki hujik lairiba situation si anaba ma lying ibaga samanaba adung lying iba doctor do sintok sijin ya ba timing sunate mayam gi emotion da aran ba wakhal da emotion da purga vote phangabagi campaign da thajabigano and the reality da koi thabak tauriba party sida thajabiu akhoi machet amada Manipur compromise tawroi Manipur gi apunba loina na Manipur gi leiriba indigenous peoples mayam sigi protect aduga unity thambai sa Bharatiya Janata Party gi am commitment ni.
For Outer Manipur Lok Sabha seat, 4 candidates submitted their nomination papers at Thoubal DC office to returning officer and DC A. Subhas. The Outer Manipur candidates who submitted their nominations are Congress candidate Alfred Kangnam Arthur, NPF's Kachui Timothy Zimik, and independent candidates Alison Abonmai and Ko John. It may be mentioned that NPF's candidate K. Timothy Zimik earlier submitted his nomination papers on Monday, but he again submitted his papers today. Congress candidate Alfred Kangnam Arthur was accompanied by Congress MLA K. Ranjit, former Minister M. Okendra, former MLA MD Fazur Rahim, and Congress leaders. The global Kuki Zomi Mar women community of Manipur has decided to boycott the upcoming Lok Sabha elections to be held on April 19. The women body has returned to the Chief Election Commissioner of India, Rajiv Kumar, informing him of their decision of boycott call for the upcoming 18th Lok Sabha elections, which begins on April 19. Speaking in this regard, spokesperson of Kuki Zo Mar women community, Mary Tombing, said that the memorandum submitted to the Chief Election Commissioner of India, Rajiv Kumar, cited various reasons for boycotting the election, which include injustices meted out to them, destruction of their homes and places of worship, looting of arms and unabated violence meted out to them, lack of rebuilding, rehabilitation and humanitarian aids, educational deprivation, absence of political dialogue, ignorance of their demands for separate administration, discrimination and disenfranchisement of internally displaced persons outside Manipur. The decision comes a day after the young Kuki representing Kuki youth as well as Kuki volunteers, including the Tribals Leaders Forum ITLF Presidential Council, reached a consensus that no member from the Kuki Zo community should file a nomination for the upcoming Lok Sabha election 2024, though they may opt to vote for the election.
We, the global Kuki Zomi Mar women community Manipur, declare boycott of the upcoming 18 Lok Sabha election because of the injustice meted out to us, destruction of our homes and places of worship, looting of arms and unabated violence meted out to us, lack of rebuilding, rehabilitation and humanitarian aid, educational deprivation, absence of political dialogue, ignorance of our demands for spread administration, discrimination and disenfranchisement of IDPs outside Manipur. We have taken this decision for one of our urgent and sincere attention from the government to address our grievances for a just and amicable solution.
Meanwhile, first round of 3-day training program for polling personnel on duty for the upcoming 18th Lok Sabha election concluded today. District Election Officer Imphal West carried out the training program at 7 training halls in Imphal West from March 24. During the training program, assembly-level master trainers trained polling personnel on handling of EVMs and others. Master trainer Dr. Oinam Arun Kumari said the training program was held for presiding officer, PO1, PO2 and PO3 who have been assigned election duty.
Taruk ngasi pangthoi basi haukiba tarik kun manga kun taruk ngasi pangthoi sina kun taret last day ni ngasi second session da evening session da pangthoi si PO3 oina duty satpi gadaba singi training ni pangthok sari basi training sa koina tawise presiding officers aduga PO1 PO2 PO3 na akoi polling station sing da chatkhra matung da tawgadaba duties aduga akoina sizinnagadoriba EVM matching gi setting siguba sing se akoina trainings da pizabani
hana du saluraba polling officer mayam ju yawi adubu na sai confidence ama build tong no bidong ta akoina election commission of India gi makada direction pibai matung na Imphal West ki oina kano tawroba polling officer mayama dumi humni sure akoi sida kano pijaba training pijaba first round of training ni be samada akoina training period je sangkundra polling officer ki training pije.
Speaking to media, one of the polling personnel said he is now fully aware of his role and responsibilities in connection with conduction of the upcoming election.
Training se ai hak isama ki onedi hadaki asina ahan bani and ahan bo ujrabusu laiba koi tangpi tambiriba akoigi officers singsna asuki matik yamna mayek sengna praja miyam da election se pangthok kadabani haibigi matang se yam phajna training se takpi tambi haita.
First phase of training for presiding officers of Lok Sabha election 2024 in Ukhrul district was also held at Ukhrul Higher Secondary School in Wino Bazar. District Election Office Ukhrul had conducted the training program. Polling personnel were elaborated on how to use electronic voting machines. The training program also highlighted audio-visual demonstration. Altogether, 245 polling officers participated in the program. Ahead of the 18 Lok Sabha election, police has started a drive to pick up licensed gun from homes in None district. The drive was carried out under the instruction of District Administration None. As part of the drive, police picked up licensed guns at Longmai village in None district. Transgender social activist Malem Thongam, who is currently on hunger strike, has announced resignation as founder president of Lamyanba Irabat Memorial Integrated Trust Limit. Malem revealed this during the hunger strike that was staged along with supporters at Lamboy Khongnangkhong today. Speaking to media, Malem said the hunger strike will continue until the crisis in Manipur is resolved. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on World Theatre Day 2024 observance in Manipur. Keep watching Impact News.
Imong umada changma polam sing finance store da fangda laitre
grocery items, cosmetic items, sena chana firo, electronic items, home appliances, loina na furniture items.
Isagi apamba polam sing laibada dukan amada mukchat amada mukchen tawagi mathau tadre hojik oirakliba laiba isan mitlon gi fibam yengjaraga penai store yonjari polam kodima ki offer pijari sagolban babudong mantri lekai Impal West madi salam awang lekai sangai tel road Impal West ta length piratuna polam kodima laibagi nungaiba mahau lobiho.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur observed World Theatre Day 2024 on the theme Theatre and a Culture of Peace today. Theatre Arts and Literature Aflux Tal, which is a branch of Palem Pantho Cultural Trust, Langjing Achoba, observed the day at the auditorium of JN Manipur Dance Academy in Imphal. JN Manipur Dance Academy Imphal Director P. Bilash Singh, EZCC Kolkata Board of Governors member Buddha Chingtham and social activist Dr. Ilangbam Amit Kumar graced the event, among others. Speaking on the occasion, social activist Dr. Ilangbam Amit Kumar expressed concern over the decline of art due to lack of discipline in the field. He urged the government to work for the welfare of artists as they are slowly turning away from their art while struggling for survival. Buddha Tingtham drew the attention of artists towards giving a focus on experimental theatre. During the observance, attendees observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the victims of Manipur violence. The biannual Salam Irabat Salam Ibemcha Ningsing Mana, given by Palem Pantho Cultural Trust, was conferred to a renowned author and playwright from Assam's Hojai, Laisom Gulab. The award carries a cash prize, citation, and a shawl. A book titled Nat Amasung Sahitya Gi Naina Waring, written by Palem Pantho Cultural Trust Managing Trustee Dr. Salam Shantibala, was also released on the occasion. 2-day Indo-Bangla International Disciplinary Seminar on Cultural Conflict in Art and Culture also kick-started at the event. Former Dean of School of Humanities, Manipur University, Professor Nahakpam Aruna, attended as moderator in the seminar. World Theatre Day 2024 was also observed at the Extension Campus of Manipur University of Culture today. The program was organized by Department of Theatre and Performance Studies. Deputy Registrar and Dean of Manipur University of Culture, Dr. L. Surjit, HOD of Theatre, Toijam Sheila Devi, theatre personality Dr. Lamabam Gojendro were among the eminent persons who graced the event. As a part of the program, Dr. Urmika Maibam, who was recently awarded Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puruskar Award, was felicitated. Tingtham Ranjit Kuman and director of Kanglei Mime Repertory, Dr. Yumnam Sadanda, who had received Sangeet Natak Academy Award, were also felicitated during the program. Locals of Itam Morangpurel in Imphal East district took out protests against government's plan to remove state security forces from the village. The protest was held last evening. One of the protesting Marapaibi members said Itam Morangpurel is located at a vulnerable area and prone to attacks by armed cookies. She said in the past, Meitei village volunteers have died in the attack carried out by armed cookies, and there is fear among the villagers about possible attacks in future. She further said that the villagers are against government's plan to remove state security forces from the area and urged the government to understand the sentiments of the local people and to reconsider its decision. She also demanded the government to set a permanent post for state security forces at Itam Morangpurel. Locals of Sabungkhog also took out protests today, demanding relevant authorities not to remove or replace state security forces at Sabungkhog area in Imphal East district. As a part of the agitation which started yesterday and as an attempt to stop security forces from leaving the area, protesting locals locked down premises where police weapons were kept. In connection with the protest, Sabungkhog Kuno Meira Paibi Secretary Laisham Mema called it unfortunate that state forces who are protecting locals since the beginning of violence in the state are being told to leave the place. She made it clear that people of Sabungkhog village never approved to removal or replacement of state security forces from their village and demanded additional deployment of state security forces in the area. Lamlai Kendra Village Volunteer Force Commander-in-Chief Y. Bashan said he is supporting the people's demand.
Karigumba akhoi lokthokane na lagadi sidalai ba akhoi imai ben mera pa bi akhoi singina amatoi bo khongjang ga chamana na leptana moji lokthokpa yaroi haibagi khongjang akhoi mayam sidalai bi imai ben akhoi mayam je ngarang dagi akhoi hanadana lektana ngasi bo hojibo ba akhoi lainari bani aduna akhoi na lepi bo khongbam je amuk makhata na akhoi hanaroi bi bazu yaroi mau sin bazu yaroi adu ahena post hapjan birakpagi di akai belaite marandi akhoi gi khunjida lai je hoji kuki garam nangna bani na
A combined team of Manipur police and central forces recovered arms and ammunition during a search operation that was carried out at Thawal district's Guaro Hill today. The search operation started at 5:30 a.m. The combined team included COB Thawal and personnel of 33 Assam Rifles. It was led by OC Commando of Thawal Police and OC of Yaripok Police under the supervision of Thawal SP and additional SP operations. The combined team recovered one 5.56 mm Insas LMG rifle, one 9 mm SMG carbine, one double barrel, a 9 5.56 mm bullets, 5 HE hand grenades, two 2-inch mortar, one IED, one walkie-talkie, 3 tear smoke shell, soft nose, a 5 stun shell, 5 detonators, 10 9 mm bullets, and 4 double barrel blank cartridges. Kakching District Sweep Team held sweep campaign for persons with disabilities at Kakching District Disability Rehabilitation Center. As a part of the outreach and motivation program, persons with disabilities were given awareness on ECI Saksham app. Barak Cultural Festival kicked off at Barak Museum cum Library in Kachas, Bontarapur in Assam. President of Barak Museum cum Library, R.K. Gopal Sana, General Secretary of All India Trade Union Congress AITUC, Manipur L. Sotin Kumar, retired Professor N.G. Botombi were among the eminent persons who graced the opening ceremony of the festival. As a part of the program, L. Sotin Kumar unveiled the statue of Jananeta Iravat. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Total 11 candidates from various political parties, including 3 independent candidates, submit their nomination papers for upcoming Lok Sabha elections 2024 in Manipur. Global Kuki Zomar women community decides to boycott upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Women body writes to Chief Election Commission of India, informing their decision. And Manipur observes World Theatre Day 2024 on the theme Theatre and a Culture of Peace. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Lam Yonjari, Kakching Chumnam HP Oil Pumgi Awang Thangba, Main Road Tagi Supnatagi Meter Nifu Rom Changba, Point Kuntra.